Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, please be sure to go ahead, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys again for supporting the channel. Again, keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep liking, keep leaving your comments. Thank you guys for going over and checking out one of my newest uploads, the work office shenanigans with Veronica. I see that you guys have been viewing it. Thank you guys so much. So I'm going to continue to react to that channel as well. However, the videos won't be as long as that one. That one was more like an introduction. So I wanted to put a couple of them on there so you guys will see what they were about. So all right, you guys, it's early in the morning. I have not had my coffee as of yet. I'm still sleepy. It's raining. It's pouring down rain and it's thundering. It was hailing just a few minutes ago. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and record this video. I didn't have a chance to do it yesterday, so I was like, let me go ahead and record it now before I lose power. I don't want to lose power and not be able to get this one uploaded. So let's get into the video. Ask and ye shall receive. So y'all know recently and a few times I kept asking, where is Kelvin? Where is Kelvin? What happened to the restaurant? We don't see nothing with the restaurant no more. Like, what's really going on? So, you know, they came out with that skit. Kelvin met with his, I guess his financial advisor, which we come to find out is his old roommate. So, like, you know, just a friend as well as a financial advisor. He met up with Kelvin, told Kelvin that the restaurant is a no-go. He was like, you need to stop now. He was like, but what about, I got my investors, they invested. He was like, even with that, this restaurant is not going to even last a couple of months. He was like, give me just a couple of months. He was like, it's not going to last. He was like, I wouldn't lead you astray. I'm just, you know, letting you know up front, right? So then we get here and Amber pulls up. Amber, I like that car. That look like my old car. I'm sure that's not my old car. I'm sure that's a better. My car it was a Chrysler 300, but it was black and it looked just like that. But anywho, Amber getting out her car, baby. I love that car though. And the color, okay. Amber getting out, she done popped up on old Kelvin here, baby. Kelvin gave her a hug. She gave Kelvin a hug. She said she was coming to bring Kelvin the key to the business. So Kelvin gave her the key back, and he was like, well, first, that's before he gave her the key back. This is his business partner here. I mean, not his business partner, his financial advisor, old roommate and friend. So the guy and Amber, he introduced Amber to the guy. Amber was like, you look familiar. I know you from somewhere. He said, I'm from Detroit. And she like, for real, I'm from Detroit. He said, what up, though? That what Pam be saying. Pam Esquire, Law Intellect. Y'all go over there and check her out, too. She did she went over the documents for Shannon Sharp lawsuit that's out. And then we had an update on Ernest Williams. I did some reactions and reviews to the case that's going on with Ernest Williams. I don't think he's finna get ready to go to trial. I think he's finna get ready to have it like his last plea at the end of this month. But they added some additional charges on him this week. So if y'all want to get more information on that, because that's the one that was married to Shirley Strawberry from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. When I tell y'all that tea is piping hot, honey, he is a swindler, baby. He done took advantage of all these women and some men too, child. These men that let him swindle them too, honey. But yeah, go over there to Pam Esquire Law Intellect. She got the documents for his new charges where he done forged Shirley Strawberry name to get this truck, child. It's a whole mess. He done did so much. And y'all know he was married to Shirley Strawberry while he was still married to 2 other women. He got a bigamy charge and everything. Nesto Williams is out of control. But yeah, go check her video out on that, as well as the Shannon Sharp. She did a live going over the documents from the lawsuit for Shannon Sharp. But all right, but back to this. And it made me think about her because she's from Detroit too, and she always saying, "What up, though?" And that's what they said. So anyway, Kelvin, so the dude, I didn't even finish. The dude, when they said they know each other and they said, "What up, though?" He was like, "Oh yeah, you TJ doll." And she was like, "Yeah, how you know my dad?" And I think he said he was in a play, or he used to play for him or something like that. Something he worked up under her dad or whatever. So that's how, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you now." So anyway, she was trying to she did give Kelvin the key, and Kelvin gave it back. He was like, "Well, yeah, you still, you gave me your money, so I think you should still have a key." She was like, "I know, but since I'm not gonna be here and be around, I just felt like y'all, you should have the key back." And he was like, "No. You still are a business partner. You have your key. You come by here whenever you want to or whatever." And look at him, baby. He just skinning and grinning. Now, I did say from the beginning, I said that I liked Kelvin for Amber. I never liked Victor, so I'm not a flip-flopper. And if you're a flip-flopper, it's okay. All the time, our judgments, we don't be right on point, you know what I'm saying? And it's a skit, so it don't matter anyway. But I am going to say that I said this from the beginning. Now, I don't want her to move fast with him or whatever. I still want her to wait until after she's divorced before she, move on to another relationship. She needs to heal, you know what I'm saying? She needs to get back to herself, fully. And she definitely not there because she falling for all of Victor's shenanigans. Like, baby, I peeped Victor from day one, honey. She did too, but then she was being vulnerable and she just kept going and going and going, and now she head over his child because he done tricked her and stuff. So we see that she's an airhead, and not just because of that, just because a lot of the stuff that she's been doing. Amber's not too bright. She's light-skinned, but she's not too bright. Y'all see what I did there? Baby, I swear I'm an unfunny comedian. I play too much. But anyway, so he was like, he said, "You looking good, you looking great." He was like, "How was Spain?" Like that. And she said, "Spain was good," like that. And he said, "How's Mr. He said, "You still dating?" He said, your man still, Mr. Long Hair Don't Care." Kelvin got jokes. He said, "Mr. Long Hair Don't Care," baby. I hollered. The way I hollered yesterday when I first watched this, I was like, man, this is what I should have reacted to before watching it. Baby, I was screaming. People could probably hear me down the block because, baby, he's... Oh my goodness, it's too early. I ain't had no coffee. He said, "Mr. Long," he said, "How's Mr. Long Hair Don't Care?" Amber said, "You got jokes." She said, "Victor is my friend and he's okay." She was like, "Yeah, he's good or whatever, but he's not my man. He is my friend." And he said, "I like the way you said friend." So baby, I ain't trying to go there. So he was like, "Baby." Well, he didn't say baby, but he was looking like, yeah. So I still have a chance or whatever. So as Amber was leaving, his friend here, he was like, Oh, I see you smiling. She got you smiling. He was like, them green eyes popping out. They getting greener like that. And he was blushing even harder. He was like, get her, get her, get her. I see you like her like that. Get her. Okay, yes, get her, Kelvin. Kelvin ain't giving up on Amber or whatever. Amber the one started being mean to Kelvin, jumping to conclusions because she saw him out there with that woman. She don't even know who that woman was. And maybe if she would have mentioned it, he could have explained it to her. I didn't see no chemistry there. That was like to me, it seemed like it was a mama or an aunt figure, like an auntie. And I said that a while back in one of my reviews when she got mad about that. So she just need to, communicate or whatever. Meanwhile, she over here hanging out and flipping out over Mr. Long Hair Don't Care. Mr. Long Hair Don't Care, who don't give a damn about her. He just trying to get a damn green card and use her and Anthony's money because he talking about she rich. He ain't got a pot to piss in either. That ain't even his club. That's the black man club. Like he worked there. He trying to get a green card. Child, Amber and her bad decision making. So, child, meanwhile, with Amber now, we go to, Anthony in Atlanta, and Chase is meeting up. And Chase is asking Atlanta about a business deal or whatever. And Atlanta giving him his advice or whatever about it. And I'm like, this dude, steady taking advice from Atlanta, but trying to shut Natasha down. Natasha has always proved herself worthy and being professional. Anthony, I wouldn't trust Anthony. Yeah, he probably is a good businessman, and maybe he made that one bad decision in the business thing, but that one bad decision cost him all his money. He lost everything. I wouldn't trust him, and I don't even think that's the only bad business decision. Ro be getting on him, and Anthony be getting on him all the time about the stuff he be doing or whatever, so I wouldn't necessarily just trust Anthony wholeheartedly with all my stuff. And then you're not even paying Anthony. Anthony is not a business partner. He your friend giving you advice when he need advice himself. Child. So this what had happened was they sitting up there at the table, Anthony looking at the laptop, then he looking at Chase, and he was like, trust me, man. I don't think that you should stay in this or whatever he was saying. And y'all know what I want to say since this food is right here. This is the first time that I actually seen somebody eat. They always had the food there and don't be eating the food. Baby, when I tell you Chase was tearing that food up, look at him. Baby, he was eating big. I was like, dang, Chase, that's too much on your fork. Chase was hungry that day, baby. He was not playing. His food was not going to waste. But yeah, he say, he was like, yeah, what do you think? Like that. He was like, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna take your advice. And this is what Anthony said, y'all. Hold on.
Chase, you know I'm your brother. Right? And I would never steer you wrong. But looking at these numbers, bro, I think you should just cut your losses and do like the stock market. Just pull out right now. Because these numbers, they're not, you don't stand to make a profit. So it's going to take some time.
So that's what I was thinking, man. I was afraid. I was like, man, please don't, I don't want to have to do that. But I don't know. I guess it's kind of confirmation, man. Like you say, I don't want to put myself in more of a hole. And plus, you should have pulled out of the Shayla. It's crazy that you're telling me to. But whatever. It's all good. But you say, go ahead and go to the deal. Wow. Yeah.
He said, wow. Amen. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I hollered again when I saw this. I was like, baby, I swear they hear me down the street. They hear me in the next state, honey. Because I was hollering. Chase petty as hell. He said you didn't pull out a Shayla. Y'all, oh my goodness. That was too funny. Chase is out of control. Anthony said, wow. Oh my God. I have to wipe my face because I am crying tears, y'all. This is hilarious. Y'all, this ninja said you did not pull out a Shayla. Child, why he had did that? Oh my goodness. Oh, child. And then Chase beautiful mom, she showed up. Looks like they had already ordered her food. I hope it hadn't been sitting there long, because who wants some cold food? But they had a napkin over her food, like a paper towel or something was over her food. I didn't see her eating none of it. The only person I saw eating was Chase. Anthony probably was eating because he looked like his mouth was full of something or whatever. I couldn't tell, but we know he full of SHIT, so it could have been that in his mouth. Very clear. But anyway, so he had asked Chase before his mama came. He was like, what do you think I should do for Amber or whatever? So when his mama came, they greeted her, and he asked Anthony, you know, what Chase said. Well, no, Chase told his mama. He was like, Anthony looking about to do something special for Amber. What should he do? That's crazy that you got to ask other people what you should do special. That means it's not coming from the heart. That's not, I mean, it's not something, you don't truly mean it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got to tell you what to do to get your wife back or whatever, you don't want it. You don't mean it. Because you would know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You would figure it out. But everybody giving him all this advice and he ain't trying to hear it no way because he wrong. And they telling him he wrong. So he the one got to fix it. But for some reason, he feel like Amber need to fix it. He feel like Amber ain't taking accountability when she did. She took accountability from day one when he called her out. He didn't take accountability, and he's still not taking accountability because he's still not being truthful about everything. It took him so long to admit that he was messing with Shayla longer than what he was, even after he got busted. Once Amber got busted, when Shayla told on her, she admitted to it right up front. Anthony kept lying, ducking and dodging and hiding, and child, please, but talk about accountability. Boy, if you don't go on somewhere, why you can't take accountability that you just can't be honest and say that you jealous of Wayne and you just couldn't get over the fact that Amber messed with Wayne up until y'all wedding when you feel like you was getting Wayne back by getting with Amber in the first place and it backfired on you. Why you can't accept accountability for that? That's what we need, okay? But anyway, she started talking about getting flowers and stuff like that. And then she said, they get a hotel room. Chase and Anthony were like, whoa, TMI. We don't need to know that. And so it ended there, y'all. So tell me what y'all think about these skits down below, honey child. Are y'all team Kelvin, honey? Especially after y'all done seen that Victor ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said way back when, and like I'm saying now, I am team Kelvin. I feel like he was more supportive of her situation. He wasn't making it about him. He was telling her anything he can do for her, he is there for her. He never made the situation about him like how Victor kept doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Amber started feeling that way towards him, because she felt like she doing him wrong when she really wasn't doing him wrong. She told him up front that she was going through that her husband cheated on her up front. She had never even said she was getting a divorce yet. She was dating Victor when she decided. I think, matter of fact, I think it was right before they went to Spain is when she finally decided to file for the divorce. You know, she hadn't even filed for the divorce, but she knew she didn't like Victor in the beginning. So anyway, but tell me what y'all think. Leave y'all comments down below about the skit with Anthony and Chase telling him he should have pulled out of Shayla. And what do y'all think about that chemistry between Kelvin and Amber, baby? It's there and it's blossoming, honey. Haunted child. Amber, I told you. Y'all gonna start listening to me, Amber, y'all. Like they can hear me. All right, you guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure y'all like the video. Leave your comments down below. Share the video. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Bye.